Si me permite.
President Trump has called President Gustavo Petro a drug leader and has used, let's say, strong terms.
He has also said things to us.
Totally. Secretary Rubio, is there any evidence? I would like to know, why does this administration call Gustavo Petro a leader of drug trafficking? And lastly, Secretary, do you consider eventually the invitation that Gustavo Petro extends now to President Trump or to you to go to Colombia and talk with Gustavo Petro?
We talk with anyone. Unfortunately, he's a person who is not very stable in his pronouncements, but we are not going to allow the actions of a president, whose term ends soon, to damage the relationship that exists between the United States and Colombia, a very close relationship, a relationship that has been established over the last 50 years, an important relationship in terms of commerce, diplomacy, military, and security, one of the great partners and allies we have in the region. And what we want, we are not going to allow any kind of problem that exists with an individual to harm this very important relationship. We hope that in the future there will be an opportunity to have more cooperation at the highest levels of the Colombian government, but we are not going to harm or do not want to harm all the relationships we have and the connections we have, including with individuals in the legislative body and also with elected officials at the local level. Many mayors from different places within Colombia who also have a very good relationship with the United States and the broad and close relationship. The question is again about Colombia. I said, look, we're not going to let sort of the pronouncements of an unstable individual over there to impact. We don't want to let it impact our broader relationship with Colombia. It's an important relationship, an important alliance. It extends through commercial, people-to-people, cultural, obviously security and stability, all of these things. And our job is to try to the extent possible, maintain those strong ties between Colombia and the United States and not allow them to be imperiled by the pronouncements of one person. We would hope to see a day soon in which we have better relations with the leader of that country, but we're not going to let the fact that doesn't exist now. We're going to do everything possible to not let that impact the relationships we have with the people of Colombia, with the nation, with their economy, with their security forces, which are very important. This is a very important alliance, a very important strategic partnership, which we've built up through a lot of hard work over decades, and we're not going to let that fall apart because of one person. If that changes and he changes, that would be great. And obviously in May there'll be a new president there and there'll be elections, and we'll work hopefully more cooperatively with whoever replaces the current president, but that's up to the people of Colombia.